Welcome back to Minecraft Maps with Mattsenzo. Today I am going to show off the horse racing map, like I said in the last video. The only thing is a lot of this hasn't changed much since the last time I worked on it. Like I said in the last video, all I did was work on the one house. I ended up working on the Harbour Map again, but the only thing I've changed since then has been this house here. This is supposed to be the sheriff's house, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this, because it's also going to have the jail cell attached to it, but I don't know how I want to do that quite yet. But I haven't showed this map off yet, so I guess I'll go through what it is. The area I'm looking at right now is only a quarter of the map. There's still 4 other corners that I would have to build on. And that'll take too much time to make a video on, so I'm just going to show off this area here. The other areas I haven't touched yet, so there's actually nothing there except for the terrain. So this is the bank. The last time I built this was a while ago, so I may have to completely get rid of this and update it to something else. Yeah, it's not quite up to my standards since I built it then, or since I built it. And then this is a destroyed or old house that was abandoned. The guy that's I guess it would be destroyed because there's still a guy that lives here. Yeah, so it's a really old house that was destroyed. Then this is like the hotel or apartment complex type thing. The rooms can be rented, but people will mostly live in them. None of them are filled up with anything yet. The housing is the same on both sides. There's no variation between them other than it's turned 180 degrees. And yeah. What this one's going to be the weirdest one to build on, because I can make a second floor for, but I don't know if I really want to. And that's about it for that. And then right across here is the, I don't know what resident this is going to be, but it's going to be one of the main residents that has a really big role in the town, because he has his own house, and it's quite well... quite nice for the rest of the town, so of course he's going to have more money. Then next to that is the blacksmith, and the blacksmith or smithy, whatever you want to call him, he has a slightly larger than normal house than everybody else because he makes a lot of money off of his smithing. But he also only does smithing. It's not going to be like the guy next door. Like, he's going to be somehow important. I don't know how I want to make it. But he has 2 anvils, a whole bunch of ovens. He has a pool of lava that he can use to heat up stuff. He's using iron doors instead of normal doors since, you know, he can make them. And then his second floor, he has 2 rooms. One is him, and then one is his apprentice. And then there's also a small deck I made out here. It's okay. Although this house I may have to change a little too. The first floor is pretty damn tall. So either I'll make a second floor or I'll just chop off the top a little bit. Then this house over here, well, I guess I could explain this. And then I have like a, I can't think of it, water tower. It's supposed to be like all water that's in there. And then this pumps down into the ground, and then it's supposed to go to like each house. And then I have a small horse thing for horses to drink. And then this is going to be like the general store where they sell food, they sell like armor and everything the blacksmith makes and stuff like that. Then the second floor is where the person will live. Oh yeah, this actually controls the light outside. And then this is the sheriff's house, like I said in the beginning. It's okay in here. It's a lot nicer than the rest of the houses, but I don't know if I'm going to keep the whole thing. I may just tear out this wall over here and turn that into the actual prison and stuff. And then this is like the best thing I've made for this town. This is the Saloon Tavern. What did I make this? A saloon. So I built this back before hardened clay was put in, so it only had normal clay there. And I think hardened clay was in the snapshots at the time. And that's when I built this, and I had the idea to put the little bit of hardened clay there. But there's spots to put your horses at, and then you can come inside here, and then we got a bar. These are supposed to be glasses, but I had to look into changing the texture pack somehow, so they actually look like glasses. And then I have a whole bunch of knickknacks up top, so it looks like there's actually stuff up there. And there's a whole bunch of places to sit. On the second floor, it is empty rooms. I think that's going to be a closet. This is some kind of bedroom, and then this is a bedroom also. And then it also can look out over the bar. I think that's it here. Yeah, that's it here. Then up next is the I guess I could show you the carriage. The carriage right here, it's supposed to be like anytime an important person gets delivered here, they can hook up horses to this and ride around in style. And in here is where the horse, I can't think of any of these names. But you let your horse sit here. So a barn, but not quite a barn. A ranch, that's what it is. And so each pen can hold one horse, and then some of them have water, some of them don't. Here's the entrance, one of the entrances. It's just a basic wall. I have another one over there. Now, and then this. And then here's like where the kind of security goes for the town. They can come up here and they'll go over to this area over here, and then they can stand up here on the tower and look out. And then there's another, it's not a tower, but this one's just more of a deck where they can look out over. And then that's pretty much it for the town. Now the only stuff I have to explain is out around the edges. I have a small graveyard here. I tried making a chunky render for this, but I can't do the skulls yet, or the heads, because they're considered an entity, and in chunky you can't do entities yet, so a lot of that stuff won't work for a while. Then all these little markers that I have set up are going to be something. This is going to be a large animal skeleton, or it'll be all this area here will be covered in small skeletons. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't remember what I was going to make that, so that's got to be, I got to refigure that out. These two markers right here are going to be two houses. They're going to be kind of smallish houses, pretty much the same, slightly smaller than the sheriff's house, so they won't be like too outstanding in the middle of nowhere. What was this? This is going to be an abandoned mine. I don't remember what I wanted to do back there. This is going to be, oh crap, I can't remember what I was going to make it. I should start labeling these. I don't remember what I was going to make that. There's nothing back there. This is another abandoned mine. There's nothing special to this house. I had never filled it in yet. Then there's like a pile of gravel here for what they didn't need. And then the mine just kind of goes into here and stops right away. There's nothing special there. There's nothing back here. The next part right here are going to be like bandit houses. If anybody comes through here, they'll see all these skulls, and the bandits will kind of steal their stuff. But there's going to be a house here. I'm going to have another house down here underneath it. And there's going to be two houses on either side of this bridge here for the bandits. I don't remember what I wanted to do there. I don't remember what I wanted to do there. But the blue markers, they were supposed to be what direction we ran our horses in when we would do the video. So we would go up that direction, go around past the bandits, and then come back into town here. I think that was going to be another abandoned mine. And then this is the last bit, the tunnel. So the tunnel is just a basic tunnel. It's nothing special, but it's nice also. That's it for the horse racing map. There's a lot more I gotta do, like all those markers. This house I gotta finish. I'm probably gonna fix up some of the houses because they look okay, but I need them to look slightly less weathered because that's what I tried doing with the wood. I made them out of either the darker oak or I made them out of the lighter, what are these? Birchwood. And I tried to make it look like they were like old and sun-dried and stuff like that, but some of them don't look very nice. So I got to redo some of them. And then over here, we were able to see it for a split second. This is one of the other portions of the map. I'm not sure if I'm even going to use this portion of the map. It's basically a completely flat desert. You can see some of the gravel there, but you can see some of it back there. That's where I'm going to have more of a town built. But the problem is you can see this. So if we were going to do it, I'd either have to do some crazy camera angles, or I would have to find some way to border this off so you can't see it, either by putting mountains along the edge or something else. It'd probably just be mountains, but yeah. But there's two other areas. There's another area out in that direction, which is like a European style map where it's kind of mountainy, and then there's like a lake you run around, and then in this direction there's just an island. It's pretty small, but the way I'm going to build it, it'll make the race slightly longer than normal, or slightly longer than you would think, because there's a lot of like little branches of the island that branch off, and I can build bridges off each little point. So this is the map. Next I'm going to switch over to the Harbour Map. That's what I'm going to do, because I built a little bit more on there also. So let me switch over. Okay, here we are on the Harbour Map. I actually didn't build any other houses yet. Like I said, I was going to try to. But I did finish up the small dock, and I filled it in with the animals. The small dock, I did a little bit different of a technique than the medium one. The medium one, I just did flat edges of this. I put the stairs on the side so it looks kind of thinner, so it makes it seem smaller than what it actually is. I put heavy pressure plates on top to kind of, I don't know, some decoration. Then the edges here I really like the way this small dock turned out. It turned out quite a bit nicer than I thought it was going to turn out. What else? I worked on the wall. I made one little bit there. I didn't do anything here other than add little banners up there. The Harbour Master I did, the interior. So I did each little office. They're all pretty much the same. They each have two pictures. They each have a stack of bookcases and one little desk. So they're all just different angled. So the books are always pointed towards the middle. And then this is the Harbour Master mayor person. They have a slightly bigger office, slightly nicer. He actually has a plant. And then down here, where everybody comes in to the secretaries, now you can see there's a town secretary and a harbor secretary. Each one's going to have a person behind it that they'll talk to. But each one's the same, just, again, flipped. And then, did I do anything else? Pretty sure I did not. Yeah, no, I didn't do anything else. And then this is going to be the wall I actually decided on. It looks like it can take some hits from you know, trebuchets and stuff like that, but it won't last very long because it's wood and cobblestone. Yeah, so this portion right here is going to be the main part of the wall that repeats over and over, and then this portion will be all of the areas where they can climb up. These will be spaced out quite farther away than everything, so there'll also be one on each side of the entrance into the town, which will probably be about here-ish. So this way you can come right next to the Harbour Master. And was that it? Yeah, that's it. I didn't do anything else. Oh, I did remember what I wanted to make this area over here. This is going to be like the large scale storage. So this will be stuff that can't be turned into items, that can just be stored in chests. So this will be like things I make out of blocks, or out of the blocks that make something, say like a statue or stuff like that. Oh, I did a little bit of interior here. I did the floor, and then I made his basement, which was actually going to be his main living quarters, and then up here will be his like kitchen and living room stuff. But that's it.